Hi everyone, as I promised last week, I'm going to do a little review of the converted Black Edition Brompton that was converted by Kinetics in Glasgow back in 2015. So we'll have a little look over the bike as we talked about before and give some idea of prices and parts that's gone onto the bike, either when it was fitted at Kinetics or I've put on since. So we had a Rohloff 14-speed internal hub fitted by Kinetics on the time of the conversion. I've fitted an NOV wheel mount here for the easy wheels on the back. That was supplied by Bike Gang at roughly £71. The easy wheels have been changed, as you can see. They're TI parts with titanium centres. They're supplied by SJS in the UK. They've come in at, if I can just see a price, £48 a set. So obviously we've got two sets on this one. What I also done, it was advertised within Bike Gang. They've got this Brompton X ruler wheel extender. So as you see, when you're actually riding the bike, that's how this bar is actually positioned. There's a couple of little brackets that they supply with it, which links on to the original frame of the bike with some Allen keys. These, then what happens is when the bike's actually parked up, this gets extended out, so it gives you a bigger footprint when the bike's parked up. I was a bit sceptical at the time when I bought it, but I think it does work better than actually the width of the the wheels that Brompton supply from new. So we've had that done. That one comes in at £78. Obviously without the easy wheels, they need to be changed. Nothing's changed here, the saddle, etc. That's all the same. We haven't changed anything on that. As you see on the last video, I have actually changed these clamp sets to the Rydia CNC machined sets. They were supplied by Bike Gang at £63 for a set of 4. So we've had obviously that clamp done, that clamp changed at the same time. We've had the lizard skin grips put on. I've done them in the last couple of weeks. The next thing I'm waiting for now is I'm waiting for some new end caps to come in there to be done. I'm putting Hope machined end plugs in there. I'm waiting for them to come now from Wiggles. I'm going to do that. I actually had a choice of when the bike was built at Kinetics of either having the twist grip put on with Rohloff, or I could have had thumb shifters put on, but I thought there's not a lot of room with the M-type handlebars. So what I've done is I went for the standard one, which was a no-cost option. If I'd gone for thumb shifters, it would have been another £250 additional cost on it, but I thought it would look a little bit messy, so we stuck with the no-cost option. When the bike was built. You can see the Kinetics build badge there on the frame that gets put on when the bike's built. We had full hydraulic disc brakes fitted to the bike at the same time with new wheels. This one had the original Brompton tyres put onto him from when the bike was purchased originally, but on the orange one I've actually had the Marathon Plus tyres put onto that one. I think that the Brompton tyres are a little bit more grippier for some reason. The Schwalbe Marathon Pluses are very good tyres, as everybody tends to know, with their puncture resistance and all that. They're claiming that these Brompton tyres are fairly puncture resistant. I've yet to have a puncture with them. So I've tended to stick with them, but I've got a spare set purchased to change them over as and when necessary. we had a slightly larger chain ring fitted to the bike when it was built. I could have had it the same chain ring put on, but it would have actually put them into a minus sort of setting for the gearing on the bike. So I said no, we'll have a little bit, I think it's a 22 tooth ring that was put onto it with a bigger chain. We've got the same original chain tensioner, nothing was changed there. I did ask at the time about maybe putting a bit more fancy chain tensioner on, but it was deemed that basically the tensioner does the job, and it wasn't recommended that I change it, but we might look into that later on. But they are quite expensive for what they are, especially if you go to like Bike Gang, NOV Design, etc. They're quite expensive for what they are. So I've kept it as it is at the moment. I did buy from Bike Gang. They do a little extender. I don't know if we can actually see that one, which is here, which gets screwed in. There's the extender there, and it just gives you a little bit more room when you fold the bike up. The bike's slightly wider. Now we've had the Brompton, the Rohloff hub put on. Is a little bit wider than the original bike, because obviously there's new forks been put onto the bike. That was changed with the wheels, and you might see there's a slightly different sort of design on the back triangle from the original Brompton. So it's all been changed. That's a stainless steel back triangle that's been powder coated. You can actually get whatever colour you want. You can have it with no coating from Kinetics. You can actually have it matched in with the bike. You can do whatever you want. So that's down to the customer, or either on a new build or a conversion. So that's the bike generally. I can't think of anything else to add to this, but I might follow it up. If anybody's got any questions, etc., please be free to ask me, and if I can answer, obviously I will. But that's the lime green black edition that I purchased in 2015, early 2015. It was converted by Kinetics in Glasgow. There might be a couple of little more changes to the bike, but if it does, I'll upload that and we'll have another little look at it. So as promised, there's the video. I hope everybody enjoys viewing it. Thanks very much.